Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and I wanted to pop on right now just to give you a few tips before Turkey Day so you can implement these. So if you have time, if you're running to the store last minute, hopefully not because it is crazy at the store, oh my goodness, where you can really work on increasing your metabolism, burning more fat, even on Thanksgiving. Now, a lot of people think, oh my gosh, I'm going to be eating a lot of food, one big meal, so I'm just going to hold off on consuming all the rest of the day, right? I'm not going to eat anything in the morning. I'm not going to eat anything up to that meal. And I'm just going to stuff my face with all the yummy food. And that's actually really hard on your system. And here's why. Your body is not designed to process a crap ton of nutrients at one time. It's going to be really hard in your digestive system, stress it out, and that actually slows your metabolism down. Not good, especially when you want to process through all that food, right? Yes. So an influx of a ton of food at one time is really tough on your system. So how do you navigate that and still enjoy everything? Well, of course, people talk about portion control or moderation and all these other things. But overall, if this is a time where you're going to, hi, puppy. Well, this is Spot. Spot's excited too, and he has a toy he'd like to show you. Don't you, puppy? Yes. Okay. Well, I'm going to still talk about metabolism and everything, okay, puppy? Yes. So you can still enjoy food. You can still have, enough to eat, or, I don't want to like to say eat as much as you want because that might not feel good on your stomach. But starving yourself and not getting food in and then eating too much is really hard on your system. So here are some tips to navigate around that. First off is apple cider vinegar. Getting some apple cider vinegar in the morning. Oh, okay. All right. This is what he brought me. It was a toy that he ripped apart a little bit. So thank you. Can you sit here for a minute while I finish this? So excited. He's so excited. No, he can't. No, stay. All right. So apple cider vinegar. Here, why don't you take this? Thank you, kiddo. Go up. Thank you. Okay. Apple cider vinegar. You can get this in a lot of different ways. A fantastic tool to use, especially when you're going to be eating a lot of food or eating foods that you're not used to eating a lot of or eat frequently, right? Like different types of food, food prepared in a different way. A lot of times foods that are prepared, especially if they're prepared by other people for the Thanksgiving holiday, they're going to be really rich, really heavy, a lot of butter or cream or other things like that. And it's really hard to break down in your system if you're not used to doing that. So having some apple cider vinegar before you eat, is fantastic. I actually recommend doing this twice this day. So once right away in the morning, get those digestive juices going. That's going to help even out your digestive system right away at the beginning of the day. And then have another serving of it before you eat your meal, within a half an hour of eating your meal. You can get it in a couple of different ways. Take a shot of it, just throw it on back. Gross. Or you can, make it a little more palatable, put it in a glass of water, put a tablespoon or two in a glass of water, put some lemon juice in there. You can add some honey, sweeten it up, make it more palatable, but then you have to drink the whole glass of it, right? That's going to be really helpful. Sometimes you feel it in your stomach and you're like, ooh, that is doing something different. That's actually a good process. Just make sure you're getting, if you take it straight, chase it with water or drink it slowly with water so that you get that in and start your digestive system process. So that's a really, really important tip. Just getting more fluids throughout the day is going to be important. Again, hydrate really, really well because a lot of these foods are richer. They have more butter or cream or salt, things like that, just to flavor them. So you're going to want to super hydrate to combat any dehydration. And again, it's going to be more helpful for your digestive system there. Make sure you have a good breakfast. Again, a lot of people will not eat in the morning and think, oh my gosh, I'm just going to save it all for this big meal. And again, that's really hard on your digestive system. So eat a decent breakfast. That way you have something in your stomach and your digestive system is already processing before you go nuts with Thanksgiving. Hey, no, don't whack at people with the umbrellas. No, put it down. I have kids. So last thing here is get snacks. So say you're not eating until later in the day. How do you navigate that? Well, if you're having a good breakfast, but you're like, I don't want to eat anything too heavy, or I'm traveling, or it's just too nuts to have really a full lunch, make sure you're getting good snacks in then throughout the day. That way, again, you're keeping your blood sugars even, and you're not going to tend to, hey, it's okay. Take it down. I don't know what you're doing, but that sounds really creepy, kiddo. Oh my God. That way you're not getting your blood sugar crashing. And then again, you're going to have a tendency to overeat, but having these snacks in is going to help keep things even, level, and keep your digestive system just gently moving along. So snacks, you're going to want to look for things that are protein, fats, and carb. It's super easy to get caught up in the carb game. If you're traveling on the road at other people's houses, they're putting out little appetizers that are little snacks, things like that. And you're like, oh, sure, I'll have some popcorn or some pretzels or some crackers, or some fruit or some veggie. It's all carb. It's all really carb. So to have some protein and fats along with it, easy fix, get some, apple and peanut butter. There you go. Peanut butter on a rice cake. My favorite is I will put peanut butter on a rice cake with hemp seed. Delicious. Protein, fat, and carb all right there. It is fantastic. And you can even make like a rice cake little sandwich to keep with you. Protein bars, protein shakes, protein balls. All things to have on hand that are little snacks that are going to keep you fueled properly throughout the day. So that when you get to that big meal, you're good to go. And you're not like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. You're properly fueled, yet you're like, okay, I feel like I can jump into this meal and feel good still during and after. Now, I'm offering a free month in my membership group. All you got to do is use the code THANKS, THANKS, at the checkout, and you will get that whole first month free. It is nutrition guide, plug and play meal guide, super easy to navigate. You get a ton of nutrition that matches your hormones and your cycle, and it's going to help increase your metabolism because you're leveraging estrogen and progesterone at the right times. I do cover more information in my book, The Female Fat Solution. I have my podcast, The Female Health Solution, where you can check out more information there too. But this has been fantastic. I have had so many women reach out to me saying, oh my God, thank you so much for putting this out. I now know how to navigate my holiday season. I now have these tools and this template to go off of where I can stay on track, and I have these other healthy, clean options to go from. So I'm dropping in extra recipes for the holidays, extra healthy swaps, of course, and it is just fantastic to have these easy things to go to. So that's what I got for you guys today. Please let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will see you later.